India Donates, a leading impact-driven platform under the Dev Pro Trust, successfully hosted the 4th annual Synergy and Sustainability Symposium on 24th April 2025 at Bengaluru, bringing together over 200 change makers from across the country under one roof. This year's theme was a unique one, amplifying impact, scaling solutions for a sustainable future. The flagship CSR event marked a bold call to action, spotlighting the urgent need for cross sector collaboration to scale sustainable, inclusive, and innovative solutions to India's social challenges. The symposium served as a vibrant convergence of
Because
philanthropists,
here
CSR leaders,
all
social
literature, all data,
entrepreneurs,
all evidence
grassroots
suggests
change agents, and public
that
policy
it is
experts, all
community-led
aligned in
project.
purpose to deepen
It is
collective impact
community-led
and
intervention.
reimagine scale through equity and
It's just a
collaboration.
rational thing to do.
Scale in social development isn't just about
The
reaching
answer in
numbers,
pure
it's
mathematical
about
sense, it is
building
the most
connections,
irrational thing to do.
creating platforms, and
No,
empowering
it is
communities
selfishness
to
that should
drive
guide us.
change from
Then
within,
why do people
said
do it?
Dr. Sanjay Patra,
Important to
founder
answer
of
this
India
question. So
Donates,
that is
during the opening
by
keynote.
leaving us with some
The
important questions
conference
like
included
what is
energetic
health
thematic
or
breakout
education.
sessions in four main
Moving
areas:
on, before
education,
we
rural
break for tea
entrepreneurship,
break, we have
employability,
something very
and
special
social
coming up, that is
inclusion,
our panel
showcasing
discussion.
global models that have scaled yet stayed true to equity and sustainability. At the felicitation ceremony, India Donates recognized some exemplary initiatives for their outstanding work in scaling social impact through innovation, public policy leadership, technology, and collaboration.
Synergy and Sustainability is a flagship program of India Donates, and this is the fourth edition, through which we try to showcase innovation, collaboration, and impact. Impact stories which should motivate many other people to try it out in their own way, to replicate solutions that are there, and to be motivated. So it brings in practitioners, funders, other philanthropists, and alternative solution providers together. And that is the platform that we have built over the last 4 years.
Please tell me your name.
My name. Yeah. My name is Dr. Sanjay Patra, and I am the founder of India Donates.
Namaskara, I'm Shilpa Shri from Colgate Palmolive. I lead corporate communications, CSR, and ESG at the organization.
Madam, when the question comes up,
Firstly, I think India should be very proud because we are the only country who has the CSR law, which has enabled corporates and beyond to actually contribute, whether it's 2% or more. A lot of companies do more than 2% actually. And I think some companies were doing it even before the law came in. But it's actually helped, the law has actually helped people channelize their funds, decide where they want to create impact, also to ensure, say, for example, there is reach in the aspirational districts. Topics that were not picked up in the past are also being picked up. So it's just not education, for example. There's healthcare, there is waste management, water augmentation projects, climate change projects that are being in focus, which is very good to see. And I think today, if I were to just pick up, say, for the example of waste management, India is probably the best in the world on waste segregation, especially on plastic waste, and also what goes into recyclable, what can actually go back into circularity. Projects like these are examples for countries and beyond, and companies in other countries as an example to look at what India could contribute on this topic.
there are 2 points that were discussed in the panel.
I think both companies and social sector professionals should actually look at what they want to achieve through scale. Scale doesn't necessarily mean just numbers and touch and go. We have to see where impact is happening. There are some projects which you can do as a 1 or 2 time intervention, but there are some which need to go deep down. You have to invest a few years into that locality or community, ensure that they actually become self sustainable so that once we exit, they can still continue to progress on those positive notes that have already been created. I think that's impactful. Also, we need to see what do we want to define as matrix. We need to chalk down certain KPIs saying we want to achieve this in 3 years. Only then we will make a plan to achieve those goals. If we go open ended, then we will not really be impacting everything, and we should never spread ourselves thin. We should ensure that there is enough resourcing happening, see if social sector or NGOs can collaborate at their end, and also seek help from corporates, so that corporates can come together and impact the same area, so that there is multi-pronged approach or multi-dimensional approach in the same region, and it will help people in those communities.
Simple one word I can say that the self import.
Sashi Rajamani from Social Venture Partners. I'm very excited to be here looking at the energy in terms of the number of NGOs that have turned out and the amount of work that they're doing. It's just an amazing feeling. And in terms of the funder community that has come together today to provide support for short-term and long-term initiatives and unrestricted funding from the HNI community is also very interesting to see how it's taking shape. Extremely happy for India Donates having put together such a platform for everybody to meet and build collaborative relationships going forward.